All right, let's try this again. Hello, and thank you for stopping by the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. My name is Thomas Metal75, and this is your Massachusetts Beer Reviews. And as a couple of folks over there on my screen alluded to, I was not having very good audio, and I went back and listened to it a couple of minutes ago when I tried to do this beer review, and I sounded like a space cadet. Wow, good microphone technology down there. Uh, Obviously, I already poured the beer to talk about Guinness Draught Stout in the bottle. I did a version of this beer uh, from the can, from the Nitro Widget can, but never from the bottle on YouTube. So again, per 12 fluid ounce bottle, for some reason it's 11.2, but they say per 12 fluid ounce bottle, this is 126 calories, 9.6 grams of carbohydrates, 1.1 grams of protein, and 0 grams of fat. Used to be brewed for our market in the United States and probably Canada. This used to be brewed in Canada, maybe at Labatt Brewery, I think. But this one's actually brewed in Ireland by Guinness and Company, St. James's Gate, St. James's Gate, Dublin, 8, Ireland, brewers of distinction since 1759, and it's imported by Diageo Beer Company, USA, Norwalk, Connecticut. So yes, Guinness has been around the brewery since 1759. This beer came out, I believe, in 1959 to celebrate those 200 years of being around. I do not know when this beer was first put into the bottle, nor do I know when this was first put into the can. This is a pasteurized stout. There is a lot number on this. It's very faded, and you can't really read it all that well. And it's 4.2% alcohol by volume. I watched a beer video from a gentleman that works at Guinness talking about how to pour a Guinness bottle if you're going to use a glass, because they say enjoy. You can't even read that. This is a blunder. Enjoy chilled straight from the bottle. But what they say to do is take your glass, pour it 45 degrees at that angle, and you want the beer to fall on the beer glass to release the nitrogen. And then 2/3 of the way from pouring it, you tilt it upward and you pour it straight down, just like you would any other commercially available bottle of beer. So I got it in the Guinness glass. I haven't finished the whole product. There it is in your Arthur Guinness St. James's Gate Dublin glass. And you're getting a one finger head, even maybe a pinky's worth at this point, of the nice creamy tan off-white head. It does have a dark ruby red color to it. And there really is a lot of fast rising bubbles. Thank you for putting up with me once again, crowd and Ronald Sutton. Let's get to the nose on that. It looks really good for a dry Irish stout. So yeah, I do get a dark. It's a very faint nose, but I'm noticing in the bottle that you're getting a lot of dark fruit or dark cherry notes to it. Some bittersweet chocolate, and even lighter notes of coffee, and like a roasty kind of a malt in there. So, I mean, yeah, overall, it's a pretty dry, non-offensive smell or nose, but it does smell very inviting. Let's try again. Guinness from a bottle. Ooh, cheers. It's warmed up a little bit, but it ain't bad at all. It does have nice lacing, and I think the Nitro cans pour a better, creamier, smoother beer, and it has more lacing, but this is lacing pretty nicely. It's a light towards medium on the high side of light mouthfeel. It's pretty crisp for what it is. It is really clean, and yeah, it's refreshing as all hell. You could pound this, no problem. However, it is a full-bodied beer, so you are getting a bigger mouthfeel body maybe than a light beer, but it's got just about the same amount of drinkability as a light beer. So the flavors are mimicking on the nose. I'm getting some of that bittersweet baker's chocolate. I'm getting the faint notes of the coffee. I'm getting like a roastiness to it from the malt. I'm getting that dark cherry note, but it's very light. And just a general light chocolate, roasty kind of note to it. So if you don't really think you're into stouts, I would try Guinness in the nitro can, in the bottle, from the tap at the pub, at the local bars. And for some reasoning, if your preconceived notion is that Guinness tastes like liquid bread, or for some reasoning you think it's a big old giant beer, nonsense. Get you some Guinness and find out what's what. Here is the Guinness crown, the Guinness bottle cap. It doesn't even want to zoom in, but it says use opener to enjoy safely. So I forget what I gave Guinness in the nitro can. I probably gave it at least a 90. But here in the bottle, I'll give it an 88 out of 100. This is still a highly recommendable beer from the Massachusetts Beer Reviews. But we had a comment. We had a comment from our good buddy Ronald Sutton watching. He said, good beer prefer in a can. Widget. Yes. It's creamier, it's smoother, and it just mimics the draft pour better than this can or bottle does. I think instead of doing that whole 45-degree angle thing and then bringing the beer back up, just pour it this way. Pour it 180 degrees down and then just let it pour into the glass as hard as possible to really charge that nitro and to really bring out the creamy, smooth texture and flavor that we're all used to with Guinness. Don't shoot your eye out with that nitro pellet. Yes, Ronald Sutton. Watch out, says Nina. So, yeah, I'm going to give this an 88. Again, still highly recommendable. However, go get yourself the nitro and cans, and you'll thank me later. So, yeah, let everybody know in the comment section below if you've ever had Guinness from the bottle and how you think it compares to on the nitro cans and how you think it compares to the on tap brewery version. So, yeah, 88, not bad. Pretty good. It was a 6-pack for like $11.29 or something. So, really terrible price point for the beer. But I really like it. I would buy this again, no question. Would rather buy the cans, but you already know that. So I will conclude today's review with an 88 out of 100 for the Guinness Draught or Draft Stout. Until next time, cheers, and we'll see you soon. Thank you for sticking around with me, folks.